Bum 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 bum. The Peter Dislike Show. Bum 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 bum. So I mark 110 hours of not consuming caffeine, and once again, this is the longest I've gone without caffeine since I was 14 years old, if you can believe that. There was a time I was locked up and kept away from the caffeine. If you didn't count that, you probably have to go back until I was 7 or 8 years old. I used to have a very bad habit with soda. I switched to dark baking chocolate, tea, and to a lesser extent coffee. So it's really my first time in almost 3 decades that I've gone almost a week without some amount of caffeine. I want to say I feel almost useless of these last couple of days, but in a good sense. You know, I can't really focus on writing my computer games anymore. It's forced me to come out here and network with people. It's not the end of the world. The only issue I have is that it is to some extent affecting my driving. I've been trying to stay away from tricky areas on the roads. That's the only thing I can really think of. Other than that, it's for the most part okay. And I'll have to think about how I handle my caffeine habit when I do go back. See, the reason I stopped consuming the caffeine is that in a couple of days I'm going to be doing some sensitive art projects where I need some steady hands. And I'll have to think about how I return. I hope to return with a soft landing, if you will. Be able to have some dark baking chocolate. I'll probably stop drinking the coffee and the tea because they really didn't bring that much benefit. But I hope to have a soft landing back into the caffeine. Because I want the best of both worlds. I really love what happened these last couple of days, but I also have a lot of good times with the dark baking chocolate, and it wasn't a complete loss, the eating of it. And unfortunately, other than the caffeine, my eating habits have not been so good over the last couple of days because I've been trying to divert my attention away from the caffeine, just get the art projects done. I've kind of been backsliding on my good eating habits, if you will. Now, after the art projects, I'm going to have to think hard about something else. This April, we got the conjunction of Jupiter and Uranus, and historically, conjunctions of Jupiter and Uranus bring a lot of relationship drama into my life. We can talk about what happened last time. In 2010, Jupiter and Uranus also came into conjunction. I was working on my PhD. Now, I was desperate with relationship matters because I was watching Carrie Underwood and Polish Idol Season 1 winner Elisa Genasi. They both got married that summer, and it put a lot of pressure on me. I got to meet the right person. I felt like I was falling behind. This time around, I'm watching Taylor Swift. Potentially, Travis Kelce is potentially proposing to her this Sunday, it sounds like. And once again, I'm not feeling the same kind of pressure, but I do want a life partner to collaborate stuff with. But at the same time, I'm also feeling a different kind of pressure. Second place Polish Idol winner Ewelina Falenta looks like she's getting committed into her own kind of relationship, right? And it's also bringing pressure for me to stay that way as well, right? So this time around, there's pressure in both directions now, right? But last time, I got pressured so heavily that I ended up in a relationship drama kind of situation. I don't want to repeat that mistake this time around. So it's just so weird how parallel what happened 13 years ago and what's happening today are, right? 13 years ago, I was also dealing with eating challenges, right? Mostly because I was spending all my money on the girl. This time around, I'm dealing with it because of the art projects, right? Just weird how parallel everything is. This is the Peter Dislike Show. Bum 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 bum. The Peter Dislike Show. Bum 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 bum.